Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where our mechs are repaired and good to go, and we're ready to head directly into another contract. So let's go ahead and do that, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to get this one out of the way. It's going to be super easy, and it's just going to be dumb. So let's just do it. Get our free payment, maybe we get something good from the salvage, and it'll get us some Capellan Confederation rep too, so that's not the end of the world. So let's go ahead and just run this. Actually, did we do Mech Warrior XP last episode? It would appear we did not. Okay, so I'm just going to target 444 for everybody for right now. Gunnery is kind of top priority all the time.
Mech Warrior training.
Actually, we can... No, we can't make tactics as well. There we go, Gunnery. And can't do anything for Tranquility because Tranquility hasn't been brought. Okay. So let's try this again, now that we've done that. And I think, realistically, we should probably run Tranquility. Like, we want to get everybody up to 4444 until such a time as we start having to make some decisions on who's going for what. I mean, we already know that we're going to be a Juggernaut pilot because we can't die, so that's a slight advantage. Okay, this is a recovery mission in a polar biome, so we shouldn't have too much for heat issues, realistically. At least I hope we won't have too much for heat issues in a polar biome. But we're also very soon going to start making actual changes to our mech. Once we've finished up our contracts here and we're traveling anyway, we are likely to start working on making our mechs a little bit more effective than they are right now. But for now, we need to rescue the controversial painter and escape. A Capellan philanthropist is a patron of the arts here in Arn. A favored painter has been accused of heresy by the system's religious beliefs. These zealots are propped up by foreign local government agents. He'll be extradited to face trial and likely execution in the local government territory. We can't allow that to happen. But we don't want to incur reprisal from the religious leaders. That's where you come in. Locate the painter, rescue him, and at the personal request of the patron, recover the painting that started this whole mess. Commander, I don't pretend to understand what's so offensive about this painting, but they take that sort of thing seriously out here. As for retrieving the painting, apparently it's worth even more after all this controversy. Oh boy, okay.
Command interface initiated.
Well, in we go. This is a straightforward retrieval. Locate the painter and get to the evac zone. First step. Find our target in the location where we suspect he's being held, and extract safely. Keep the mech carrying the artist in one piece. Best of luck, Commander. I'm noticing that there's two facilities here. I'm guessing one is the artist, and one is the art. Okay.
I got icicles growing in all the wrong places.
Good for you. So, the designated area here, this is where the painter is, and this is where the painting is. We're going to treat this largely like a battle. We're just going to go in, wipe out the Op4. I don't expect there to be much of an Op4 at all. So we're just going to walk up here and see what we can find. Absolutely nothing so far.
Rolling.
I'm there.
Okay, there's something. Phase 4 mover. A light mech of some type, two Phase 4 movers. Definitely a light mech of some type. Let's get a commando over this direction, where we can get eyes on this one. It did just move, so we expect some pretty hefty mobility pips here. Evasive pips, even. There's 3, and it's also fortified, so we're not going to do a ton of damage with this commando, but we can certainly remove some armor if we can hit.
Giving him everything I got.
Yeah, we did. Kinda. We hit a little. Okay, this guy's going to move in. He is not going to show himself, though.
Commander?
That's fair enough. Let's move our other commando over here. We have... Actually, let's get direct LOS.
Coordinates received.
There we go. And in case you're wondering why sometimes they move quickly and sometimes they don't, I'm hitting spacebar to speed up some of these animations, but I don't have the option enabled to speed up all of them because I like having, like for example, these firing animations, I like to watch them. but the movement animations I tend to speed up.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Okay, so we have at least one more phase 2, or rather phase 4 mover out there. Right there. Okay. Well, we'll see if they have any phase 3 movers. Those will be the real dangerous ones if they do. So our Enforcer is going to get up here, and honestly, this Commando is probably not going to survive this if the AC-10 hits. It hit the leg. That's unfortunate. Our damage was super spread out there. Okay. The Blackjack's going to wander up this direction. That's interesting. Oh, it's because we're being blocked by the Enforcer. Okay, fair enough. We're going to move right here with the Blackjack. And we're only in range for the AC-2s, but we should be okay.
Confirmed. Reporting critical hit.
Okay, the medium laser is gone. He's just going to kind of charge at us. Okay, 20 damage in total.
Barely hit, Commander.
Not bad at all.
Standing by.
Let's get this Commando up over this direction.
I'm there.
And Mothership should be able to finish off their Com-2D here. Like, I don't see a scenario where the Commando survives this unless we get really unlucky.
Acknowledge.
Okay, that was really unlucky. But it still died.
Enemy
I'm okay with it.
eliminated.
Okay, that's actually a Locust, 1S. It's not too bad.
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
Okay. And apparently Windows is trying to do things. Stop, Windows. Just go away. Now is not the time. Okay, there we go. The game is back under my control. Fantastic. Let's get our Commando up over here. He only has one evasive pip, so this is a pretty major mistake by this Locust pilot. He really should have kept moving. This could feasibly kill him. Well, it didn't, but it knocked him down. Which, in a Locust, is as good as dead, honestly. Okay, so they have 2 total phase 4 movers, so they have an actual full lance. Ultimately, that's a good thing for us. Oh, they have a star. Not that stars exist in this time period. I mean, in the inner sphere. But they have 5 mechs. Okay, let's just eliminate this Locust. We're going to Called Shot center torso with the AC-10. And that is 1 dead Locust. Okay.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So we've got ourselves 2 phase 4 movers here and a phase 4 mover here.
I'm ready.
I'm going to pivot the Blackjack over this direction. We can't actually see any of them.
Onward.
Okay, I'll just brace. Okay, it's a Locust. Got himself a bunch of evasive pips. That's the way to do it. That is seriously a whole lot of evasive pips. I'm going to reserve Mothership to the next phase. In fact, everybody to phase 3. We'll see if anybody... Ooh, a 1E? Is that a new variant of Locust? Like, I don't remember seeing the 1E variant in this game before. Interesting. And what do we got here? A 1S? Okay. Easy enough. So the reason I reserved there was so that we could have a better target present itself than this Locust with 5 evasive pips. And so one has. A Locust with 2 evasive pips. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Commando here. And I'd like to run it over this direction-ish. I guess this will do. And we're going to see if we can take out this locust.
Locking in all weapon systems.
That was a little unfortunate. But now there's only one evasive pip,
Reading you.
and we can use this commando. That's a little dangerous. We could stray shot our commando in the back center torso, and that would be a big problem. I'm going to go here instead.
Targeting core and outlet target.
Okay. That's better.
Scored a critical hit.
And then we're going to use the Enforcer here to do a precision strike. Let's see, we're coming in from this side, so probably straight into this torso, right? Yeah, straight into that torso. I'm mostly doing it just to boost the AC-10's hit chance.
Engaging target.
That's more like it. Okay, one dead locust.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And now we need to focus on these two over here. And the question is, do we walk our blackjack over here and fire on this one? We can still cold shot.
I'm walking here.
We got enough morale from killing this locust over here that we can cold shot this one. Our AC2 odds are really, really, really low. So I'm not even going to bother firing them. Just 4 medium lasers. We have pretty decent odds to hit.
Locking target.
We hit 50% of them. That's about all I can ask for. Now this one was reserved to phase 3. And that one just didn't really do anything. Okay. Interesting choices.
Yes, Commander.
Well, we can bring our commandos over here
Location confirmed.
and take a bit of a pot shot at this locust. I'm not concerned about SRM ammo right now.
Affirmative.
Ooh. That large laser hit was nice.
Reporting critical hit.
Just right into that center torso. I like it a lot.
Aye.
That does mean
On my way.
that locust is really close to dead. That was less nice. But there's no weapons left in the locust.
Take that.
Okay, he's just gonna run in and melee us. Heavens, I've been tickled. Okay, so we're now faced with a conundrum. We have a blackjack here with 2 locusts. One with a lot of evasive pips and in cover. One with very few evasive pips, very wounded, in cover, but flanked by this Enforcer. So I feel like we just turn the Enforcer. We're flanking the locust. This'll kill the locust, almost guaranteed.
Targeting near armor.
Easy peasy. And that means that we can now use our blackjack
Destroyed.
to melee this guy. And
I'm receiving you.
he's not gonna like it, I'm afraid. I really don't think he's gonna enjoy this. Yeah, he didn't like that.
I think I hit something good.
He's gonna move now. He's gonna back away and try to run? And fire on our Enforcer, who's completely fresh. I don't know about that choice. But I feel like with 5 mechs spawning on a half-skill mission, this is the first time we're really seeing that hard difficulty that I chose coming into effect. So that's pretty nice. I like it.
Received. Here it comes.
And that is why you shouldn't have backed. If you're going for running away, you probably should have sprinted down this road. Realistically.
I'm here.
Okay, this commando should be able to finish him off. Theoretically.
10-4.
Excellent.
Enemy
And now we should exit
eliminated.
combat. Indeed. So let's pick up the painter in the Enforcer, and the blackjack can head over to pick up the painting.
Moving to position.
Excellent.
Move order received. Location confirmed.
And on we go.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Excellent. So let's come on up here and get the secondary payload.
Location confirmed.
I'm assuming there's no remaining
Moving
op
to
4.
Position.
I don't know that for sure, but I suspect there's not,
Acknowledged.
considering we just killed 5 light
Order
mechs.
received.
The secondary
There we go.
asset is in hand and ready for retrieval.
All targets eliminated. So what do we get for salvage? A whole lot of garbage, honestly. Like, this is this is not going to be great. Okay, so we took no damage, and nobody was injured. So we could grab a Locust part. I'm going to go for a Com2D part. It's not amazing, but we'll grab a Locust 1S part as well. I'm not too interested in SRM2s or SRM4s. Wow, we got a lot of parts. That's actually a completed Locust 1S. Interesting. Okay, so we're probably just going to immediately put the Locust 1S into storage.
Is cleared for fighting.
Because I don't see a scenario where we use a Locust. So I think I'm just going to put this immediately into storage because you get points for every mech of every type that you have in storage. So having a Locust in storage will get us additional points when our score gets calculated. But for right now, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and next episode, we're going to tackle one of these slightly more difficult missions. See you all then.